What's up guys, Prepared Guy here once again. Today we're taking a look at the Nitecore Tiki. There's a couple different versions of the Tiki. There's the Tiki original, which is this one, and then there's the Tiki LE, which has red and blue auxiliary lights. Today we're taking a look at the one with the high CRI auxiliary light and the UV LED at 500 nanometers. So check this out guys. I'm going to open this up right here right now and show you guys a tour of this device. But first I'm going to show you guys some of the specs on it. So the specs on the back are very simple. You have the 300 lumen output for the maximum turbo mode, which has a beam distance of 71 meters, and it has a candela of 1260 candela, and it also has an IP66 rating and a 1 meter impact rating. So let's open it up and see what it looks like inside. Okay, wow, holy crap, that went flying. Alright, so it looks like this is not attached to it yet, so that's fine. Let's clear it off this table. Alright guys, so now here is the little keychain piece right here, and looking at a tour of this light, this is the body. It's got a nice little soft button right here. It has a little looks like aluminum. Yeah, I think it's aluminum for the bezel, and also it has a little flap in the back that I don't know if I can get to it. There we go. Yeah. So you pull that up and you can get to the USB micro, and they also include the USB micro USB cable as well. So let's go into some of the button pushes. So apparently if you just hold it like this, it goes right into turbo, and then you can release it and it turns off. So if you want to turn it on into the low lumen mode, you click it twice. Yeah, there you go. It goes into the ultra low, which has a runtime of 40 hours. So that's, you know, not too bright, but it's bright enough. Then if you click it again, it jumps up to the next output, which is 15 lumens with a runtime of 4 hours. And you press it again, it goes into 60 lumens, which has a runtime of 1 hour. And then you press it again and it goes into the 300 lumens mode with a runtime of 30 minutes. And then if you want to shut it off, all you have to do is just hold down the button again and it will shut off. So say you want to get to the auxiliary lights on the side, all you have to do is press it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and it will turn on. This is the UV mode, and you can't really tell right here, but here's what this looks like in UV mode. And it lights everything up nice. So this has a maximum runtime on UV mode at 45 minutes. Then we're going to go into the high CRI, and the high CRI auxiliary has a runtime on 22 lumens for about 1.5 hours, and then you can go ahead into the flashing mode, and that has a runtime of 20 hours at 22 lumens. And that's relatively bright for a little light. You got to think about this. This is very small. Like, this is probably, let me measure this for you guys. I'm going to get real specific here because this is just a really tiny light. Now for the bezel, you're talking about 1/2 inch, right? And then for the whole entire body, including the D-ring in the back, that's 2 inches overall. So this is a very small light, guys. So overall, not too bad. So let's do a complete runtime test. Okay guys, so I have a standard that I go by, and this has been running for about 5 hours and 25 minutes. And as you can see, there's still a little bit of light coming out of it. However, you can see that it's not really shining that much light. I have to be relatively close. So I'm going to call it for this test, and let's go back to the other ones. Alright guys, it's beam shot time. We are in the manual mode, and that means that the ISO on this camera is not going to change. It's going to stay stable, and you're going to see exactly what I am seeing. So we're going to put the camera 6 feet away, roughly from the bench, and then I'm going to walk you through it. Okay, so we're going to go into the 1 lumen mode, and this is 1 lumens, and I'm going to walk it towards the bag on the table. And as you can see, it's slowly illuminating. You're kind of seeing what you're going to see. And we're about 1 foot away now. And if you were going to look inside your bag with this 1 lumen light, you'd be able to find everything you're looking for perfectly fine. So we're going to take it back. We're going to go into the 15 lumens mode. And as you can see, from 6 feet away, you can actually identify that that's a bag on the table. And we're going to walk it towards the table. We're approximately 3 feet away from the table now, 2 feet and 1 foot, and you can see that the bag is well illuminated. Now I'm going to step it back. We're going to go into the 60 lumen mode, and as you can see, that is bright. That is pretty bright. 60 lumens is illuminating that bag perfectly. You're going to be able to identify that from across the room. And we're walking it towards the bag, and we're about 1 foot away now, and you can see that that is nice and bright. You're going to be able to identify that bag and see everything you need to see. Remember, this is a keychain light, guys. You're supposed to be able to put this on your keychain and, you know, find your keyhole in the middle of the night. So we're going to step it up again. We're going to go into the 300 lumens mode. Remember, you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing in real time. There's no deviation from the camera. You're seeing exactly what my eyeball is seeing. We're about 4 feet away now, and I'm walking it towards the bag, and as you can see, that is bright. It's almost washing out the camera. It's almost washing out my eyes. So guys, nice and bright. You're going to be able to see that from across the room. You're going to be able to see that outside, and you're going to be able to see exactly if you're going to walk down a little path at night or something like that. This is a perfect light to have on you. Now we're going to put this light into the UV mode, and as you can see, it's relatively bright. We're about 1 foot away from the camera. And we're going to walk this towards the bag that's on the table. We're about 1 foot away now. You can see there's not a lot of illumination. I do have my morale patches on the top of this bag, and they have glow in the dark on them, so you can kind of see them a little bit. But you know, they're not going to do too much illumination. This is mainly used for if you wanted to kind of check money or blood or something like that. You could do that. We're going to step it up to the high CRI now, and I'm going to walk it back towards the camera. We're about 6 feet away from the bench with the bag on top of it. I'm going to walk it towards the bench, and you can see the bag perfectly clear. You can see the colors that are on the bag, and you can also see the details, the fine details, which is nice. So you are about 1 foot away now, and that is nice and bright. You're going to be able to look around inside your bag and find exactly what you're looking for at night, especially if you wanted to throw it into the beacon mode, which is the next mode. And if you wanted to attach this to your bag, it's perfect. That's going to be plenty of light to illuminate, to show that somebody's at the side of the road, somebody's hiking in the woods, somebody's there. You're going to be able to identify who that is, or at least that there's a light flashing somewhere. So very cool. I like the beacon mode, and I think you're going to like this light, guys. I think it's really definitely something worth grabbing onto if you are into flashlights. So remember, 300 lumens right there. You get a half-hour runtime on 300 lumens, and it steps down like we did in our tests. Pretty nice light, guys. I like this light. Overall, $20 investment for the Nitecore Tiki. Totally worth it, guys. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, stay prepared. This is freaking awesome. Look how bright that is. That's freaking awesome.